When the Veyari scouts first discovered the human settlement on Ganyra Prime, they laughed. The colony was small, barely a few thousand people, on a world of hostile storms and shifting tectonics. The Veyari Empire had crushed civilizations 10 times larger without effort. The scouts returned home boasting of their discovery. A weak prey world ripe for harvest. The Council of Veyar dispatched a fleet. Their ships descended through the planet's turbulent skies, expecting terror-stricken farmers begging for mercy. What they found instead left them shaken to their core. The humans did not hide. They stood in the open, weapons ready, armored vehicles dug into the mud like iron beasts. Storms howled around them, lightning splitting the skies, but the colonists held their ground. To the Veyari, it made no sense. Colonies in the outer rim were fragile things, temporary shelters, little more than outposts, always quick to surrender. But this was a fortress carved into hell itself. The humans had not tamed Ganyra Prime. They had become part of it. When the first Veyari soldiers landed, they advanced in tight formation, energy shields shimmering. Their warlord expected a quick rout. Instead, the humans triggered the ground beneath their feet. Explosions ripped through the mud, mines buried days before. Veyari lines shattered as human rifles opened fire, every shot precise, disciplined. The invaders had technology, numbers, and training. The colonists had something more dangerous, experience. Every settler was a survivor. Every settler had lived through storms that could rip steel apart, through famines, through quakes that split mountains. To them, war was just another disaster to endure. And humans had endured worse. The Veyari retreated, regrouping in orbit. They launched bombardments from the skies, reducing half the colony to rubble. The humans rebuilt. Within days, new barricades rose from the ruins, stronger than before. Fallen comrades' weapons were cleaned and handed to the next fighter. Children carried ammunition. Elders repaired armor. The colony was not an army. It was a living organism, and every human was part of its survival. The Veyari could not understand it. Other species broke under bombardment, lost morale, begged for surrender. But here, destruction only hardened resolve. It was as if the colony itself refused to die. Weeks dragged on. Skirmish after skirmish. The Veyari killed hundreds, but the humans killed thousands. Ambushes in storm-racked canyons. Traps hidden beneath quaking ground. Entire platoons swallowed by mudslides triggered at the perfect moment. The planet itself seemed to fight alongside the humans. The Veyari warlord, desperate, demanded to know why the humans resisted so fiercely. Through a captured transmission, one colonist answered simply, "This is our home, and humans don't abandon home." Finally, the Veyari tried their ultimate tactic. They cornered the colony, surrounding it with overwhelming numbers. Entire divisions advanced in coordinated assault. The colonists did not retreat. They did not surrender. They unleashed their final plan. Reactors buried beneath the colony's foundations overloaded, erupting in a chain of controlled detonations. The earth itself tore apart, swallowing the Veyari's front lines. At the same moment, hidden artillery platforms fired into the chaos, shredding their rear guard. The colony had become a trap. By the time the dust cleared, the Veyari fleet was in ruins, their ground forces annihilated. Ganyra Prime still burned, but the humans remained. The Veyari survivors fled, limping back to their empire. They warned their leaders with trembling voices. "Do not attack a human colony. They are not prey. They are nightmares wearing human skin." The message spread beyond the Veyari. Soon, across the stars, the lesson was repeated in whispers and fear. Human colonies never die quietly. Every loss becomes fuel for vengeance. Every settler is a soldier. And so, long after the fires of Ganyra Prime faded, one truth lingered. This was why every alien feared a human colony.